and welcome. I'm Olivia, your safety trainer, here with today's lesson on arc cutting and welding. Before we begin, remember to sign off on your mobile device or online to receive credit for this training. If you feel the need to pause this video at any time to have a discussion, we encourage you to do so. Arc welding uses a high amount of electricity to create an electric arc between an electrode and the material being welded to melt the metal. Since the process creates intense heat, it's important to follow the safety rules. In this lesson, we will learn all about the hazards to avoid, personal protective equipment to wear, and the safe work practices that will eliminate unsafe working conditions. As with any type of welding, there are many potential hazards associated with arc cutting. Be aware and protect yourself from the corrosive fumes and excessive steam created. There is also the possibility of explosions from flammable gas, electrocution, or respiratory problems from breathing excessive dust. Personal protective equipment for welders is specially designed to keep you safe and protect you from the hazards we just covered. When doing any hot work, steel-toed boots are recommended. Eye protection and face shields should be worn at all times. Clothing should be close-fitting and remain dry to prevent the risk of electric shock. And flame-resistant, long-sleeve shirts and pants should be worn to prevent burns. The control of the voltage output is extremely important. The voltages of arc machinery should be as low as possible to complete the job and consistent with the welding or cutting being done. Employees should not exceed the limits set by OSHA, which include, for alternating current machines, the manual arc welding and cutting is 80 volts. Automatic arc welding and cutting is 100 volts. For direct current machines, both manual and automatic arc welding and cutting should be 100 volts. When special cutting processes require open circuit voltages higher than the recommended voltage, the operator should use adequate insulation so they are protected from accidental contact with the high voltage. It's important to follow proper safe work practices to prevent injuries and accidents during arc welding and cutting operations. The electrode holders should be removed if left unattended. Hot electrode holders should never be cooled off by dipping in water. The power supply switch to the equipment should be left opened when the welder or cutter leaves or stops work for any significant amount of time. Always report defective equipment to the supervisor. Protect skin and eyes from UV light by using appropriate personal protective equipment. Shield the area with non-combustible or flame-proof screens when welding. Work should be conducted in a well-ventilated area. Keep area free of any flammable material and debris that can cause tripping hazards. Check to ensure that the frames of the arc welding machines are grounded, and cables that are in poor condition should not be used. Report damaged cables to the supervisor. For more information about any of the topics mentioned in this lesson, please see our lesson library. We have safety training videos on hundreds of topics in many different industries, so be sure to check out all related videos. In conclusion, arc welding and cutting can be dangerous for the welder and those around them if not done correctly. By following safety tips provided in this lesson, you can greatly reduce your chances of an accident or injury. If you have any questions about this lesson, please ask your supervisor. Once again, remember to sign off on your mobile app or online to get credit for this lesson. I'm Olivia, your safety trainer, reminding you to be careful and stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.